So, hey everybody, this is Will and Parker with the Lot Scene coming at you from Boulder, Colorado. We've got Drew Emmitt with Leftover Salmon on the line today for a nice interview. Got a few questions for him. And hey, Drew, just want to say thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Great to be with you.
Awesome, man. Great. Well, let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
Absolutely.
So you guys recently released your newest studio album, Something Higher. And
Yes.
we have heard from many members of the band just how special the studio and overall experience was. So if you could tell us, please, what took you guys to Arizona to record the album at Wave Lab? And can you please give us a little of your own insight as to what made the recording process so successful down in Tucson?
Well, several factors go into that. I guess first off, I'll address why we went to Wave Lab, which is that we wanted to record the tape first and then digital, so we could really have that nice, big, warm analog sound. And there's not a lot of studios where you can do that anymore, and this is one of them. And also another factor was that our keyboard player was really excited about the fact that there's a ton of really cool keyboards there. And I think he might have used pretty much every one, just walls of keyboards. And so that was a really cool feature of the studio, and also just a really homey atmosphere and really, really cool kind of down-to-earth place. Not one of these really slick, fancy studios, but definitely very rootsy. And being in Tucson for a couple of weeks was really cool, which is where I was born. So for me, it had some extra significance. Some friends of ours had recorded there, Calexico and Devachka, and their records sounded really great. So yeah, it seemed like a really good idea. And then as far as the experience, it was just it was really great to work with Steve Berlin again, producing. It was our third project with him, and things just really gelled this time. Not like it hasn't on the other couple records, but this record it really gelled with Steve, and he just really got what we were going for on this record, and it just came together in a magical way.
Awesome, man. That sounds fantastic. Really, and from what we've heard of the album, which is all of it, a few times now, it really sounds like that magic translated through. So,
thank you.
Absolutely, man. Well, cool. Thanks. That's really interesting. So, speaking of the new album, we recently saw that new video, Southern Belle, from Something Higher.
Yeah.
And in the last 30 seconds, we're pretty sure there's a Keller Williams sighting.
Mm-hmm.
So, first, are we right? And if so,
You're right.
Okay, cool.
You were absolutely right. That's Keller Williams. We were in Ashland, Oregon, where Vince lives, and we were doing a show at the Armory there with Keller.
Oh, cool.
And so we were finishing up that video, and Vince had the idea to include Keller in that. So that's how he ended up on that video.
So that was kind of a last-minute decision?
It was, yep.
Very cool.
So there you go.
That's great. Well, we're definitely big Keller fans as well. So having that little tidbit poke out to us this week was pretty funny, and definitely
Nice.
something that we had to rewind a few times.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Great. Well, hey, we do know that you guys hit the road again soon, including a stop at the Rex in Pittsburgh, where.
Yes.
So we know that Mimi and Jay Cobb from Fruition are going to be opening for you.
Yes, I just found that out, as a matter of fact.
That's got to be good news to hear.
Yeah, we love those guys. It's going to be cool.
So, well, of course, they're no strangers to sitting in with you. But
Yeah.
for us, could you please maybe tell us a little of what it means to you personally as you get to share the stage with musician friends as you tour the country?
It just makes it really fun. You know, the whole festival thing especially, we see so many of our friends and we mix it up, and it's really the most fun part about festivals, I think. And just recently we were in Atlanta. In fact, we're on tour right now, except I'm home for a couple of days. but some of the bands stayed out. The bus is still out there. But we were in Atlanta at the Tabernacle on Friday night with String Dusters, and we ended up playing a bunch together, and that was really, really cool. And also Horseshoes and Hand Grenades opened up that show. It just makes it more fun, you know, when you can just mix it up with your friends, and, you know, it just brings a whole nother excitement into the mix. And it's just kind of part of our tradition coming from the bluegrass world, you know, to include our friends whenever we can. So it's always a treat to have people sit in, for sure.
Well, every time that we see it happen, I guess the smiles on certain faces on the stage are always dead giveaways about who's having fun doing it. And it's no big surprise that it's really cool when you guys get a chance to share that stage with friends.
Absolutely.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you. All right, so I've got a little one for you here, and I've got to say that curiosity is currently killing a lot of us cats out here. So, as we all know, the Stanley usually gets announced during summer, and with no word so far this year, is it safe to assume we're going to be partying somewhere other than Estes next March?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to divulge it yet.
Uh-oh.
But I will leak it. Being the leaker that I am.
All right.
It's going to be at the Broadmoor.
Oh, really?
Yes, in late March, like the 24th, 25th, 26th, somewhere in there.
Killer.
We're moving it to the Broadmoor.
No diggity. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Some of the mixed rumors that we're hearing, so that clears up some things.
There you go. And I know, you know, some people are going to be bummed that we're not doing it at the Stanley. We may come back to the Stanley. We'll see what happens. But it was just time to do something different. We like to, you know, keep things exciting and keep our fans, you know, on the edge of their seat. So the Broadmoor is going to be way cool.
We've been to all of the Stanleys every year, so we know it's a great party. But we're with you. We support you trying something new.
Awesome. Great.
Well,
Great.
And Broadmoor, like you said, is a super cool place. It's an incredible property, and moving down to the Springs would be cool. You know, get a different view of the Rockies from down there, and yeah. Totally.
Yep, and it's big, and there's like 7 or 8 restaurants, and there's a bowling alley, and there's 5,000 acres, and so and there's room service, which is really nice.
Oh man, there's that ice skating rink. Yeah.
What's that?
There's that ice skating rink too, you know, and
exactly.
Yeah, totally.
24-hour room service. I mean, it's going to be cool. It's going to have things that the Stanley didn't have, and of course, there's no place like the Stanley, and that's been great. But we're excited. excited about trying this new thing. So, well, there you have it.
It's always a good opportunity for us all to have a chance to get into new and different kinds of mischief together. So sometimes that requires a change of scenery, you know? Exactly, and hopefully they're ready for what we're going to bring. Excellent, man. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That's beautiful news. Absolutely. Awesome. Well, we're on to our last question, Drew, and then we're going to let you get back out into the wild where you belong. Okay. Finally, you guys are going to be ringing in this new year with 2-night run at Phil Lesch's Terrapin Crossroads. Yes, and also the in Tahoe at the casino there. Crystal Bay, thank you. Crystal Bay, yep. Come on, brain. Yeah, Crystal Bay. So Crystal Bay as well as the 2 nights at Terrapin. So yeah, it should be really, really, really fun switching it up there. So. Well, in light of that information, is there anything else you'd like to leak about something special planned for those lucky enough to make it for those shows? Get yourself in some more trouble, Drew. I don't know if there's anything I can really divulge about that. Okay. You know, we're going to try to make it super special. This will be our 29th year, this New Year's. And then we're going to have to start thinking about next year because that's going to be 30. So that's when we're going to really have to blow it up, you know, and get like circus acts and things like that, you know. That'd be fun. Yeah,
Let's do that.
yeah, because you guys have been phoning it in, so
Exactly. Yeah, pretty boring usually. Not much going on.
Well, hey, that sounds great. I think Dirty 30 should be a pretty good time for all of us, I think.
Oh yeah, and we got a new book coming out, so we'll be celebrating the release of that in the coming months. So
fantastic.
Somebody was interested enough in our story to write a book about us. So
Any
there's that,
specifics
too,
on
coming
that, or just more details to come?
More details to come. Yep.
Good deal. Sounds
Great. Awesome, man. Well, Drew, hey, thank you so much for your time today. We
My
really
pleasure.
appreciate it. Yeah. And best of luck on tour, and we hope to see you guys sooner than soon.
Sounds great. You
All
guys
right.
have a good one.
Take care of yourself, sir.
All right.
All right, bye-bye now.